Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing today? I believe you are doing fine. Happy weekend to you all. Yes, we are here to share this information to us. So, a few days ago, people of Nigerians have been, asking themselves, why are we not protesting? Why look at Kenya? Why are we not doing something similar? Why must our own different and all that? And some of them don't understand the reason why they can never ever protest or have a successful protest. And their attitude and the behaviors of some of them is the reason why government of Nigerian politicians are using them to play like Candy Crush game, making them look like they're foolish, because they understand that when they want to unite to fight for a common goal and all that, that they're not going to succeed on that, because of tribal card and mentality of an average Nigerian is something else. Just take a look at this post that somebody makes. Her name is Boki. I think she's a Yoruba lady, and she said this: stop them before they stop you. Stop them before they destroy our Nigeria. That's what he said, okay? Children of anger and destruction want to protest and burn down state infrastructures, and we will not allow that to happen, okay? Any protest is a poll to loot and destroy properties in the southwest, not even in Nigeria. Just pay attention for you to understand the reason, her mentality, and the way an average Nigerians reason when it comes to getting something right. Now, Yoruba people must defend their land. No protest will happen in southwest, she said, and she attached some of the destructions that happen elsewhere, including the one that happened during the NSAS, that I don't know if it happened only in Lagos or it could happen to another state and all that. Because one thing that Yoruba people don't understand is that, not Yoruba people, let me just rearrange my words. Some of them that are political, they're just like a toy in the hands of politicians. That they are using them to bring this kind of hate and division among themselves. Not only because if you were Yoruba, but some Yoruba people want protest, like Showore and their group. They want their own agitation is protest. They want a revolution, and there's no way revolution will happen without protest. What revolution is all about: protest and agitating, right? But when you see the people like this lady here, okay, that made this post, she's not a minister of anything in Nigerian government. She's not even a politician. She don't even serve in any governmental post at the moment. I believe she's just an average Nigerian that want to focus on her tribe than her future. Now, she attached this properties being destroyed, cars. Some of these cars, I believe, did not. It could not be about protest. Some of them may come. This may be some of the picture from Boko Haram and all that. But we are not going to argue on that. So she attached these things here, and guess what? In her own comment section, you understand the reason why I've been telling you that agitating or protesting or hoping that Nigeria will get better is laughable. Because there's no way it will happen. There's no way it will happen. How can it happen? There's no way it will happen. Now let's go through the comment section. Here is somebody called Hon Olados said, how would Nigerian work when nepotism, tribalism, and religion differences has eaten deep into every system of Nigeria institution? The poor masses prefer a corrupt leader than someone who would help to uplift the nation. It would never work when we glorify all this nonsense. And that is somebody with sound mind. All right? The same lady did not waste time to reply. She said, don't burn our infrastructure. We are making sure that none of our facilities will be burned down. Then when you check about these her facilities, yeah, in Nigeria, you'll be shocked because I don't see the facilities that she's talking about. And her page is verified. And Obina said, most times I see your post, I wonder the kind of mother you will be to your children. Your infrastructures is better than the lives of millions of Nigerians dying of hunger and insecurity. Tinubu led the protests that occupied Nigerian for 14 days, demanding for good governance. Omoniye said, when Tinubu led a protest, how many of your father properties did he burn? Olori Buruku, you keep saying Yoruba people are hungry, but you are the one shouting hunger is hitting you. Take your protest to your state or region. If you try it here, RIP. And this one is replying to this Obina. You see the tribal sentiment that protest to an average Yorubas that are, political jobbers. They believe that protesting against anything at all is an attack on Yoruba people. I don't blame them. The same thing Northerners do. How many of you remember during the time of what is the name of this controversial man? Buhari. Yes, Buhari. Buhari was also, doing his own nonsense behavior in the name of nonsensical behavior in the name of leadership and and presidents and all that. And people wanted to protest. Was he successful? The answer is no. Then when former army general, I think that was during the time of Goodluck, was busy, I think N9jeria was busy trying his best to engage Boko Haram to make sure that he quenched them. What did they do? They said an attack on Boko Haram is an attack against the North. And that statement weakened the federal government until this day. And they utilized that opportunity to glorify their boys in the bush. When you go to the comment section here, all of them are saying the same thing. All of them are saying the same thing, apart from the few unrepented Igbo people that have vowed not to use their brain to understand that the country is not made for them. They are busy trying to, engage them and trying to make sure they stop. They, explain to them the reason why they have to protest is not about tribal or anything. But an average Yoruba people, that's their building, that's in their subconsciousness. They believe that you are protesting, or even talking about protest, is a no-no for them. That's just a fact. And there's no way you can blame them, because that is how the country and that's how they grew up listening to, believing on that, and it has been in them from get-go. So there's no way you can take it away. That made comment as well, just like others have made their own. Then let's go through his own. He said, when Lagosians start their protest in Lagos, go outside and tell them to take the protest to Southeast. See if you will survive the ordeal. Your parents and relatives are planning to protest naked soon. When they start, go and tell them to take the protest to Abuja, and see if they don't if they don't unleave you stupid. I don't want to mention this word. That's the SLAVE. And anybody can say anything out of anger, but the only thing is that whether you are in or against, I don't see the reason why a Yoruba person will see their Yoruba people protesting for hunger. And when another people joined, the same Yoruba will turn around and tell you that you are destroying our properties. And that is why, if you are an Igbo person and you believe that you are going to protest, that protesting is what you need in Nigeria, you need to see your doctor, at least to check your akonoche, to check amamihegi, because sometimes you don't understand what you have until you lose it. Now you have opportunity to agitate for your freedom, for total independence, and for your freedom from this kind of differences and shenanigans they called country. Imagine a country where one tribe will tell you that don't protest in my region, go to your state and protest, and yet they are one Nigeria. They are, so what is one about it? I'm asking, what is one about it? And Igbo people don't, some of the Igbo people, not all, don't understand that the more you are pushing this nonsense, the more you are actually kidding yourself. Because in Nigeria today, you are the most vulnerable. Now listen to a Yoruba person, protesting, with her own voice. Not yet, because when some like this lady that is saying nonsense here, by the time the hunger and the poor condition of Nigeria hit her, she will feel like to delete all the nonsense posts she have made in the past. Not only her, a lot of them have done that.
Too much for this country. Please, if government work, if they cannot protest, we Yanoja, we go open our yash, we go open our press, we go protest. Too much stubbornness, too much for this country. For Ekpa, before you win, you go suffer. The stubbornness is too much. Please, man, find solution for this things. It's too much. Gary 2,000 naira. Since when my father bought me, I do not buy 1,000 naira pence of Gary. They're selling it 2,000 naira now. It's too much. The savannah is too much. Even say the rice, the Rika one rice up to 1,200 naira. For what reason? It's too much, to buy meat. With the even the pamas are just rice up. Two fish for Chicago or Chicago, 1,200 naira, three of pieces of. It's too much. This finance is too much for this country. Please, if.
So that is it. That is it. And
too much for this country.
Some people are telling you that you don't need to talk, you don't need to do this. I am not here to push you to protest. What I'm trying to tell you is the reason why you have no other choice than Biafra. The protest, of course, is not going to yield any fruit. And why? Is because what we are seeing here today, that even among the people that are protesting, they will fight themselves because they're protecting their own thieves. I love my thief more than your thief, so don't talk about my thief. Okay? That's what is going on. Then, when you ask them what is the option, they will tell you that Nigeria can never be divided. Is one unity, one Nigeria. And one Nigerian, where a Nigerian that is one, that government also have come out openly to tell you how divided, how different you are. Among the citizens that are not even part of the government, they understand how different they are. So what unity are you talking about? I asked you, what unity are you talking about? So let's hear from another man as well. So let's hear from him, and we'll be right back. Let's see what he have to say about the condition and everything. Just
Gàrí ọ̀gá ti 1-2 ó ti sú mi, orílẹ̀-èdè ti sú mi báyìí kọ́ ni wọ́n bá tẹ́lẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ní wàhálà yìí ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ni wọ́n kà o ẹ̀kọ́ Awólọ́wọ̀ wọn ka àlérán mọ́ sùkúù mọ́ ayé yín ó dáa ó ti sú wa o wọ́n bá wá nǹkan sí i àti pólítì ẹ rí i pé orí mi gan ti pa ó ti sú wa o orílẹ̀-èdè wọn bá wá nǹkan ṣe sí o ráìsì ti gàrí ti 1-2 mo tún gbọ́ pé ráìsì ti di 80,000 àpò wọ́n bá wá nǹkan ṣe sí i. Bá tún abẹ́rẹ́ pọ̀ báyìí po 580 and sorry 680 700 là ń rà kí ló dé kí la ṣe àwa akórópè gbogbo ẹ̀pọ̀n ní òmò gbóná lálẹ́ tá a mọ̀ fomi wẹ̀ tiẹ̀ pẹ́pẹ́ kan ò mọ̀ lálẹ́ àní rí kankan epo náà ní ń gbà lọ.
You see, the man is literally crying because of what he's going through, and somebody is somewhere telling you that this hunger is orchestrated by non-Yorubas, non-Lagosians. That it is you that want to destroy the properties. Imagine people are watching, their government destroying people's property. They are not afraid of protesters destroying properties in Lagos, as if the agenda is to destroy properties in Lagos. Okay, I don't blame them, like I said initially, but the reason why I'm discussing this here is Biafrans, Igbo Biafrans that are still hell bent in making sure Nigeria is being fixed, without asking yourself why is it that Nigeria have not been fixed in the past. Are you the most smartest ever that Nigeria have? No. You are just gullible, thinking that you know answer to what you don't even understand. So how can you give an answer to something that you can't even understand at all? It is beyond your reasoning, it is beyond your capacity. So when you see people talking about, okay, let's get it right, let's do this and let's do that, ask them, what is the problem first? Let them answer the question before they can tell you the answer, because there's no way you understand the answer to Nigeria when you don't even understand the problem. The problem is that the tribal, card that they have played in Nigeria from day one is second to none. I mean, you can't get it in any other country in the world. And it is not as if people are telling you history of what happened in the past. If somebody may say, okay, Yoruba people hate Igbos, Igbos hate Yorubas, Yoruba people don't like Igbos, Igbos don't like Yorubas, Fulanis are this, Fulanis are that, in Nigerian youth are this. You can say that on and on and on and on. And people that have lived before you, maybe in the 60s, in 70s, in 80s, and 90s, may tell you this is what Nigeria have gone through, this is what Nigerians have passed through, this is what the Nigerian government is all about, and the reason and the need and the agenda of forming Nigeria in the first place. This may be a story to you, but today that you are living, you are witnessing the same thing that sounds like story. You are not seeing it with your naked eyes. It's playing out before you. Like what I told you just now, what again do you want to see for you to understand that there is no way you protest or revolution will solve Nigerian problem? That's why I see Shore as a cloud chaser, because I don't think he's educated enough, he's old enough to understand that the complexity in Nigeria is not something that you can solve by mere protest or so-called revolution. Revolution in terms of what? The only thing that will save everybody that is entrapped, some of them are entrapped, they don't even realize that they have been trapped, is total independence and freedom of indigenous people that made up Nigeria. That's just the fact. There's no two ways about it. You have no other shortcut apart from this. Okay, Bagam, this is another news, and I would like to share this one with you. Smile on my face. This is what your PM, posted, and it is very, very exciting to see. And to be honest with you, I cannot hold my joy. Breaking: the Chief of Staff of the Biafran Republic government in exile, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, on official assignment, has met with the National Representative Council of Eritrean, GIE, Hebrel Bahadra, on 7th July 12th, yes, July 12th, 2024. That is just, amazing, to be honest with you. Courtesy of Biafran lobbyists. This is the picture, as you can see here. Chief of Staff, our lovely sister, she's here during the. Some of you may have forgotten that was a time they started I want to use a word of Abarebe, miscreant. Some miscreant in a don't mind me. There was a time people were trying to do propaganda, carry propaganda against her. And, Biafrans are educated, especially PM. PM is not, oh God, that guy is a gift. A bundle of gift, not just a gift, a bundle of it, to our people, and we must thank God for that. So this is nice to see, and to be honest with you, Biafran government in Ezra are paving ways. They are doing the needful. They are doing what it takes to prove to doubting Thomases that it is not what I think. Things are no longer this as it used to be, because educated, smart, intelligent Biafrans are here to give us Biafra. So let's move to another thing. Like PM also reported this one. He said the reporter is penned about what? This is what he said. It is a shame Simon Ekpa remains the real governor of Southeast. Senate President Akpabio speak to tough. It doesn't matter what Akpabio thinks. He is supposed to be somewhere. He is supposed to be somewhere in a Nigerian prison, cooling off. When you consider some of the crimes and the criminality that not only him, many of them have committed. Starting from Rogers Okolocha, starting down to, of course, Hope Uzodinma as the current governor. All of them have committed. All these people from the Biafran land. Akpabio is not exempted. Of course, Dave Umahi, of course, that one is another. That one is supposed to be facing. He's supposed to be in international court of justice. To if you to put together all he has committed in a boy state before sneaking sneaking his way out, or should I say, manipulating the electoral system in the name of governor and all that. Today, he's a minister serving in the Nigerian government. As always, once you commit enough crime, your reward is there to promote you. Wike is enjoying his own today. These are people that not only commit a crime, but they fight a lot of people. Their hands are very, very colored. You know what I mean by that. I would like you to listen to what PM said here. It's very, very important that you do, because the message that he said here is short but very, very important, especially for those of you that are not yet, believe on what he's doing, or you think that he's here to do, this kind of thing that others have done, trying to deceive people or something like that. No. Hear PM and you judge by yourself.
There is no room for sabotage. I am not fighting Biafra freedom with a clear eye. Till I'm telling you people to prayer. There is no room for sabotage. I am not fighting Biafra freedom with a clear eye. Till I'm telling you people today, if you know you are going to occupy any position in the Biafra de facto government in the homeland, listen and pay attention. I don't have friends. I don't know anybody. I don't know you. You are not my friend. What you are brought us together is that you have volunteered to serve Biafra people in the homeland. If you become a problem, you will regret it. It is a call to serve Biafra people, not a call to serve Ekpa. Not a call to build clique, not a call to form cabals in a state, not a call to do paddy in the Biafra government. The price and the consequences is heavy. Many people have died in the struggle. You must listen to instruction, you must take directive, and don't joke with it. Prayer.
When you hear his voice and his tone, what comes to your mind? I mean, what do you think? Do you see him as somebody that is joking, or somebody that is making noise or trying to chase fame or that? No, he's not what many of you believe that he is. That he's not fighting for Biafra. He's not doing all this kind of nonsense that some people do. I saw a post of Emeka Gift, what he said, and I laughed. Let me get that post for you so you understand what I'm talking about. Just hold on, let me get it. Here is the post that I'm talking about, and because of this post, some people have felt the same way that this guy is feeling here. I mean, some people believe, people like him, especially those in the US, and some of them don't understand what PM represent. In fact, some of them think that supporting DOS and all that is what what they need to do, because to them they are living in another planet. I don't think that they lived here with us. because what we are seeing is very, very difficult for them to see. So posts like this will always remind us, the mindset of people, and somehow what some of them believe that is right thing to do. Now let's go through this post. My major responsibilities in this struggle is to defend and protect IPOB from government and their proxies blackmail. The decision making of this movement solely rely on the administrative body of this movement, which is DOS. I and my team have vowed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out and meet IPOB, still standing strong, despite all the effort of Nigerian government and their proxies to destabilize it. The responsibilities of protecting this movement does not rest on the shoulders of an individual or a particular group. It rests on the shoulders of all of us, he said. You must be involved. The survival of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rests on the strength of IPOB. That is why I am very angry with attitude of the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Anokwa. If there is no DOS today, there won't be IPOB coordinators. And if there is no IPOB coordinators, there won't be any IPOB movement. And if there is no IPOB movement, the government will subdue and destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So these people, so far, if you listen to what I've just read, or maybe you have gone through the post on your own, because I know most of you do visit his page. Now, when you read this kind of thing, what comes to your mind? Because to me, I believe that this guy is from someone. I mean, he's not here, because sometimes I feel like maybe they are just doing propaganda, that they know the truth. They're just saying it. That is a lie. They're just pretending. But if you can tell yourself the truth, word by word here, line by line, you can feel, you can sense that he actually means what he's saying. To him, they're getting it right. But some questions they don't ask themselves. What have you done, or what are you doing to protect this structure that you're talking about? What is the effort of DOS so far to raise Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Nothing. He said, forget about all these proxies that claim of fighting for Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's. The only reason they still exist is because IPOB still stands strong. IPOB still stands strong and tall. Okay, so Biafran government in exile and other Biafrans that are, in fact, Biafrans are now talking about Biafra or freedom because of DOS. Chukwaju. He went further by saying this. I swear, if there is no IPOB, all this group will disappear. Their major target assignment is to get IPOB destroyed. And when that is done, they will collapse their group, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will stand alone. These people. So tell me, if you know what is going on today, if you have followed them, if you really followed all their posts and all their comments and their actions they have done so far, and you read this, you come across this kind of post, all right, you'll be wondering, is this guy, where has he been? Because anybody that is here would have known that what he's saying is very, very funny. Very, very funny, because we have been asking this question: what are you doing to get Biafra? What are you doing to reach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? None of them could give any meaningful answer. And he said it's very unfortunate that some of our people are not aware how these proxy groups operate. But we are not relenting in our efforts. We stand strong and resolute to defend IPOB. We shall continue building solid foundation around IPOB and its leadership, that even in next 200 years, This movement will not die. So they are expecting the agitation to continue until the next 200 years. Not even Biafra will not die. But the focus is this movement, because to them they are building a political pressure group that will last, that will, in fact, people will now serve in this group and got retired and be receiving pension. We shall use IPOB to teach our people a lifetime lesson. Yes, you have done that. You have taught us how a group of people can mobilize themselves and sabotage at a go, not even just one by one, or you don't even cover that you can sabotage openly, so that our children and our unborn children will tell the story of how IPOB stand the test of time during the liberation of Biafra. In that is this movement they're talking about will run in 200 years. Oh. Do not be dismayed by the anti of the government. Do not fall for their blackmail against IPOB. Our comrades have died defending this freedom movement. We have unfinished assignment with them. We are on oath never to betray our struggle, never to betray our struggle. I tell you today, comrade, our alliance is with the our alliance is with the dead. It has become so powerful that none of our alliance is with the dead. It has become so powerful that none of us will escape the punishment if we betray our struggle. Okay, that's a new thing. That's a new thing from you. So we must continue standing tall. Our motto to our destination is IPOB, not to Biafra. We shall continue to build shelter around IPOB. Okay, like I said, for you to sustain it until 200 years, you have to build more shelters and more pillars, right? More cacos. Make it bullet resistant. Protect it from government blackmail. My beloved comrade, it is Biafra or Biafra. Alota must continue. What do you mean Alota must continue? Because we have crossed the Rubicon. This is that's a mega gift. That's a mega gift because he is called IPOB, not IPOB, DOS member. People that the way they reason sometimes give, I feel wow. This person says, Sam said, see Mumu, only to defend IPOB, we are already defending Biafra. And this one still they defend IPOB. Thank God we saw the light on the tunnel. Otherwise, 100 years we could have still be defending IPOB. And there are to share. You can say more about that, because to me, I am very, very shocked. You ask yourself, where are they getting this knowledge? I mean, their wisdom that they think they have, but they actually, when they open their mouth, they expose themselves the more. What is going on with these people, to be honest? They really need help. I'm telling you, they need help. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. I just want to share this with us. And don't forget to like, comment, tell us what you think about all of this discussed. And don't forget, for Igbo Biafrans, don't forget, do not join any protest they are calling. Do not join any protest. In fact, I will be saying that on my program from now on until the day they said 20th of this month. Don't join any protest. Is it 20th or 29th of this month? I can't remember, but don't join any protest. Just use what I told you in this video about the Yoruba people, or the Yoruba lady that post and a comment of Yorubas. Just like this is just like opinion poll being conducted. They don't see you protesting as something that will help anybody, but it become a target against the West. What I mean by the West is the Southwest, Yoruba. So avoid any protesting for hunger. For what? It's not gonna change anything. Instead, it will destroy your businesses and your own property. And they will turn around and to say that you are the one that have done that. Remember, they have protested before, 3 months ago. They will use that to tell you that when they protest, nothing happened. Why must it be now that you join that something begin to happen? And they themselves will be the one to destroy it, and they will turn against you. So don't protest. That's my own humble advice to you. Thank you so much, and see you again. Bye-bye.